Hello traders, hello traders. The title of the video is what is a fractal flat correction pattern. All right, I want to put it here for you so you may all understand what we are talking about here. Okay, we are talking about what is a fractal, a flat correction pattern. That's the topic today. All right, what is a fractal flat correction pattern? So, in a nutshell, a fractal flat correction pattern is a flat correction that is copying itself and pasting itself either on various time frame or on the same time frame or from one financial instrument to another financial instrument. Everybody understand? Now, this to make you laugh a bit. I don't think that everybody understand what I've said now. But if you want to understand more, we are talking about the predictive fractal pattern. I'm not talking about fractal, like fractal candlestick pattern. All right. We are talking about the predictive fractal pattern. All right. Of Mr. Benoit. Okay, Benoit. It's an American French. Okay. Mandelbrot. Okay. All right. Oops. For traders who are interested in that subject, you need to go to www.dayprotrader.com. All right, and learn about the predictive fractal pattern. All right. I will try to, because I don't want the video to be too long. All right. I will try to give you a quick explanation of that because some traders already know that, so we don't want the video to be too long. So for those of you who do not know very much about the predictive fractal pattern of Mr. Benoit Mendabro, go to www.dayprotrader.com. All right. What is a fractal flat corrective pattern? Now, as an linear wave trader, okay, talking about the linear wave pattern, especially the flat correction, one should be able to recognize, to dictate, to isolate that an alien wave pattern becomes a predictive fractal pattern. When a pattern is copying itself and pasting itself on the same time frame at a different levels, or if the pattern is copying itself maybe from the 5 minute time frame to the 2 hour time frame, and from the 2 hour time frame to the weekly chart, and then from the weekly chart, all right, to the quarterly chart, and then from the quarterly chart to the yearly chart, or from the yearly chart to the monthly chart, and from the monthly chart to the daily chart, and from the daily chart to the hourly time frame, and from the hourly time frame to the 3 minute time frame. So a pattern can copy and paste itself on various time frame. You want to understand more? Check predictive fractal pattern at www.dayprotrader.com. This is what we call advanced trading. Did I say advanced trading? Yes, it is an advanced trading. Whether you agree or disagree, well, that's your problem. Now this will make you laugh. Okay, it's advanced trading. Okay, it's advanced trading. Okay, it's advanced, very, very advanced trading. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here, try to encourage idiot traders to embrace the topic of predictive fractal pattern. That will be very useful to you because if you do not, you're not going to see clearly. All right. We want traders, all right, to see clearly. Very, very important. And I mean it. All right. I remember when I was trading before, I was doing all kind of things. And I said this story before when I was trading one time the DAX index, all right? You know, the German index, one Friday. And I lost the whole afternoon, all right? And the professional were playing with me. I was selling, they were buying, because they know that the price was just headed to a specific target level. So it's moving and pull back, and I'm trying to sell, and they were just buying. And that afternoon, I was very, very sad, very, very down. And I said to myself, I will do everything to understand what's going on in this messy market. They were just buying. And I said, no, they shouldn't be buying. But they were just buying, you see. So if you do not understand the predictive fractal pattern, you can trade blindly. It's not good to trade blindly. The same thing I say to ordinary traders who do not know about the Elliott wave trading, Elliott wave principle. If you do not understand the Elliott wave patterns, Elliott wave analysis, Elliott wave forecast, you are trading blindly because you are just looking at the price. You are not looking at inside the price or the structure of the price. And the same thing I'm saying to Elliott wave traders. There is a higher level of market forecast. It's about the predictive fractal pattern. And it's here. Can you see one? Can you see the predictive fractal flat correction pattern? I leave it to you now. I'm on a monthly chart. You see, this is what we are talking about. I can see them now. There are three predictive fractal pattern on this chart now. Can you see them? So this is what we are talking about. Trading blindly. Because you want to spot those things in a minute. And I want you to see them. I don't want you to be trading blindly. I want traders to see and to see clearly and to see through things. All right. But if you don't see them, you're not going to take advantage of them. All right? You want to see and see clearly. That's your eyes I'm drawing here. Uh, I'm going to have my dinner soon, so don't worry, traders. I'm getting a bit hungry now. So that's why we're a bit funny now. That's your eye there. That's the eye there, okay? So the first predictive fractal flat correction is this one here. So assuming, I'm choosing my word very carefully because I hope I have enough data here. Assuming that there was a trend here in this session. Did I say assuming? Yes, I did. So I'm not going to repeat myself again. Assuming that we have a trend here, that will constitute a flat correction. That will be one. See, it went up again, and then one, two, three, four, five. So the structure of the flat correction, normally we should see a distinctive one, two, three down. This is not very clear. And then one, two, three up. And then one, two, three, four, five. That's the first predictive of flat correction. Eyes must be open, my friend. Now you understand. Okay. Now, a lot of traders who understand the WSY wave will say that this is a next wave. After the X wave, we have again another flat correction down here. So the S wave, which is a trending fade that has failed, has ended there. So you see here, um, let's remove this first. So you see the price went up again here, yes or no? And it came down, yes, and it went up again, and then one, two, three, four, five. That's the second predictive fractal pattern. This move up is corrected by one, two, then one, two, three, four, five. Normally we should see a distinctive one, two, three down by just one move down, one move up with a no shadow on top, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your second predictive fractal flat correction pattern right there. I want your eyes to be open. What is the third one? Can you see it? Good, you see it? But now your eye has opened. See, Joe, you're talking too much about the eyes. A trader, as a trader, you need to have your eyes wide open. Now again, let me see. Another move up, yes or no? Everybody agree? Another move up, yes or no? Then 1, 2, 3. One move up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's your third predictive flat correction right there. So you see the difference now? I was able, as soon as I see this chart, I saw them very fast. I look at it, I saw them very fast. I say, those are predictive of flat correction pattern. But you see, the difference between me and you is because I have a knowledge of what? The predictive fractal pattern, which is what? Advanced trading, at where dayprotraded.com. When a pattern can copy itself, you see that flat correction, the first one here, copy itself, it pasted itself on the same time frame at here, and again here. Now, after the second one here, if the third one is underway, here you have an edge. Look carefully, my friend. That's why it becomes very interesting. If you spot it, you should be able to sell there, right there. And if you sell here, you should not take profit. You should be moving your stop loss to squeeze it. There's a word for it in trading, milking it until it stops. Milking it. You're going to be moving your stop loss instead of grabbing your profits fast or leaving money on the table. You'll be moving your stop loss slowly, slowly, slowly until you get paid maximum profit. Because you will quickly recognize that that flat pattern is again the same flat pattern there, and it's not a flat pattern, it's being formed now for the third time. We have now a fractal flat correlation pattern. Now, I don't want to make it a big deal, all right? All I'm doing here is to get your attention. I want you to be interested in the topic of the predictive fractal pattern. Now, if you go on Google now and you say fractal pattern, they will be showing you images or pictures of candlestick fractal pattern. It's a different topic. That's why I always talk about predictive fractal pattern. And the only website that you will see a web page about predictive fractal pattern is this one here. You also see videos at Day Pro Traders YouTube channel, a playlist about the predictive fractal pattern. The topic is about advanced trading, and as an Elliott trader, I highly recommend to Elliott traders. In fact, I'm begging you, if I'm allowed, okay, to learn to master the predictive fractal pattern, and it will help you to improve your market focus. An advanced trader who understands the predictive fractal pattern, who is using the Elliott wave theory, after spotting the first flat pattern, if he or she spotted the second pattern here, he can sell here. He can sell here. Say, what's going on? We are seeing flat correction all over the place. So there was a flat correction. So there was a move up, a flat correction. Now we see again a move up, a flat correction. Now we see a move up. What can we predict? We can predict that because this stock has a characteristic This is about the gene. After going up, it's often correcting itself, with which area we pattern a flat correction. And sometimes, like this, as you can see here, we are on a monthly chart. Sometimes you'll be surprised. You go, for instance, on the 50-minute time frame, and you'll be surprised to see again a flat correction. Let's go, for instance, on the daily chart, hourly time frame, and you'll be surprised. You go to the lower time frame, and you will see again flat correction. They don't have enough data here. All right. Sometimes you go even on the lower time frame after seeing the flat, predicting flat. Let me start again. Correction. Sometimes after recognizing the predictive pattern on a higher time frame, in this instance on the monthly chart, sometimes from the monthly chart, if you go to the daily chart or hourly time frame or lower time frame, you can see the same pattern copying itself and pasting itself either on the same time frame or on other time frame or from one financial instrument to another financial instrument that belong to the same group. For instance, a component of uh, Dow 30 may have a pattern, and that pattern may copy itself and paste itself on another component of the Dow 30. This is an advanced trading, or we may say a complex market forecast when we are using the predictive fractal pattern of Mr. Benoit Mandelbrot. This topic is very exciting, but I always say to traders that you need a lot of experience. All right, it looks very simple. It looks very exciting, but it looks very appealing. But it's not for babies, and I mean it. It's not for children. It's for traders that are more advanced, that understand what they are doing. And when you understand it, very important, you keep your eyes wide open. Is it wide open now? Okay? Keep your eye wide open so you can recognize. Because if you don't spot them, if you don't see them, you can't take advantage of them. And here, I spot it very fast. Price went up, a flat correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, it went up here, flat correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, it went up here, flat correction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now, if it went up again here, I will be thinking the first thing that will come into my mind is a flat correction. But it doesn't mean that it will keep doing it all the time, but there is a high chance that it may do it. I'm prepared for it. I know about it. I'm aware of it. So I have an edge. But I will not go and just buy and sell, rushing because I have an edge. I'll be more composed. Like here, I see a flat correction. Now again, it went up. It gave me 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And I'm thinking, well, that's a flat correction because I'm an Elliott wave trader. Have I said that if you do not know about Elliott wave pattern, you are trading blindly? I mean it. So because I'm an Elliott wave trader, I can see a little bit, yes or no. All right. So I said, it's a flat correction. Now it went down, it rally up again, DB 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 up. I see it like this. And I say, well, again, 1, 2, 3. I say, well, there's another flat correction going on here. But because I'm more advanced trader, now I spot, okay, that there is a predictive flat correction copying itself and pasting itself on the same time frame. Now I can see clearly. Not only that, I can see true things. In fact, I can see you through my computer. Do you believe that? Now, this to make you laugh a bit, all right? So, this is about what is a fractal, a flat correction. This is a very good example here for traders that want to improve their market forecast and become a more advanced Elliott wave trader. It's very important for Elliott wave traders to combine the Elliott wave analysis with predictive fractal pattern. We use the predictive fractal pattern also when we are using the structure of the first wave to forecast the motive wave, and when we are using the structure of the second wave to forecast the corrective wave after the motive wave. So as an Elliott wave trader, you can't just say, no, I'm not interested in a predictive fractal pattern. If you say that, other Elliott wave trader will kick you all over the place and it's not good thing at all. And as I told you the story about the DAS index, I never forget that afternoon of Friday when the professional were punishing me. At the end of the day, as always, I review my trade and I say, what went wrong? And I noticed that all they were doing, they were just going one step, one step, one step, one step, one step. And I was doing completely the opposite. And I feel so bad. And I lost so much money that afternoon only to sit down, wasting my time, my energy, my resources, and my money only to lose. And I never forget that. Never forget that. Never forget that. That's why, okay, on YouTube, when I'm talking to traders, I mean, you better listen or you learn it the hard way. I leave it to you. If the video has been truly useful to you, please give us the thumbs up. Log into your YouTube account and just 1 second, click on the thumbs up, please. Okay. You say, George, I'm not impressed. I'm not interested at all in your useless, okay, fractal pattern, predictive fractal pattern. George, I'm not interested one bit. I dislike this video. Shouldn't be talking about this topic. You're making too much noise about this, and I hate it so much. Okay, do something about it, all right? Otherwise, you will feel overwhelmed. You know, if somebody did something to you and you don't do anything to it, you don't respond, all right, and it affects you so much, you are overwhelmed, all right? So, in order to avoid being overwhelmed by the fact that you dislike the video so much, log into your YouTube account and click, okay, mark the video down. That will make you feel good. It means that there was an action and there was a reaction. And your reaction was to mark the video down. It cool you down a bit, all right? Very important. And I mean it. Doesn't matter for me whether people like or dislike it. I'm watching both, all right? Because it's important for me. Until they tell me that, Joe, you have done a very good job, you haven't done a poor job. And I'm just doing it for free, yes or no? However, if you think that it's an essential tutorial, you say, George, I'm going to watch the video again like you do yourself. I will watch it second time. This is my third time watching. I'm going to watch it fourth time, George. It's an essential tutorial. I want to understand everything, every word that you use. All right. If that is you, all right, thank you very much. Feel free to share it on the social website, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, scope it. All right. So other traders may learn from it. All right. The reason why I encourage traders to share video is because myself I share videos. If I think that the video is an essential tutorial, I give the thumbs up, all right, and then I share it, okay, because other traders can make you lose also. Because you see it's a flat correction. Is, for instance, that person is a highly influential trader trading for an investment bank, and they say, no, this is not predictive fractal pattern, and he's buying when he's supposed to sell. It can make you lose fast before the price goes down. So when you share it, you want other traders also to know about it. So next time it's happening in harmony all together, like a pro. Right? They sold it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, they know about it. And then here again, they sold it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not by mistake. They know what they were doing. These are professional traders. Now again, they sold it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They know what they were doing. And three times they see it, they say, George always say, after three, cool down. It's not going to do it forever. I see here, blah, 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 blah. Have they done it again here? It looks like it. Look at this. Look at another move up. Flat correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They done it again here. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. So this is about what is fractal a flat correction pattern. Now you know it. You can use a demo account, practice, practice, practice. All you need to do is to keep your eye wide open, spot it, all right, and then use top-down trading method to trade it like a pro. As always, a demo account will help you to develop the skills. All right, you will make few mistakes, which is normal. All right, and then from there, you're going to gain some experience. Keep asking questions, relevant, specific question. All right. Don't use money yet, all right, as you are learning and building your ability, your skill, and gaining experience. That's the best way forward. So you will enjoy trading. I remember myself years ago, every afternoon, okay, I sit down in front of a computer, live trading the market with a computer, demo trading lively like a donkey. All right. My woman and my children want to talk to me. I say, no, don't talk to me yet. And I will trade it until New York is open using a free demo account. It's amazing. I took it so serious that I'm sitting down, okay, and I'm trading like it is real money. All right. But this is just a demo account. So, I mean, try that and see. That will make you good, feel good. And you sometimes they give you 200,000 okay dollars demo account, and sometimes you can waste that money because you start doing all kind of things and you try to discipline yourself. All right. And sometimes you can even use the simulation. All right. There are software that use simulation. Like a weekend, you can use the simulation. I was using what's the name of that trading software I was using? Sierra Chat. I can talk to some trader who want to listen to me now. Okay, if you are not tired of listening to me, I was using my this one I was using Sierra Chat. Check it out on this is what I the chat the chatting software I was using before Sierra Chat, and they have a simulation on it. And the weekend, I switch on the simulation and I'm training. And you think it's easy? It's not easy. And that's how you realize, okay, how you need to learn more about trading instead of using real money. All right. And then another thing I want to say to traders, if you are addicted to trading, you should be able to control yourself. A trader was sending me email recently talking about that the father you're going to stop trading for a while. This is a good thing. Some trader could not stop trading live. All right. You should be able to stop. If it's not working, stop. Just shut down your computer. If you think that you are addicted so much, just okay, remove that software from your computer. Can you do that? Remove it, and then go to paper trading demo account, and then you keep your money and you are learning to trade. All right. And then if trading is not for you, you will find out soon that whether trading is for you or not. And then that's how, all right, you learn something from the financial market without getting cooked. I say that without losing so much money. All right. So if you lose it, you're not going to get back. You're not going to get it back. That's it. Okay. You don't want to be wasting money. This is the whole purpose of this blah 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 blah. So thank you for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Happy trading to you all. Check that Sierra chart. It's a nice trading software. So I used the Sierra chart before, and after the Sierra chart, now I love so much TC2000. Now traders also encourage me to use the trading view. So then I start using trading view. So but now I'm not using Sierra chart anymore. I'm only using TC2000 and trading view. But the good thing about Sierra chart, it allows you to do all kind of experiment. You can change your technical indicator as much as you like. You can do all kind of experiment with the Sierra chart. I don't know whether it's still the same today because it has been years since I stopped using them. Not because they were wrong, but it's just because since I switched to TC2000, okay, I didn't move back again. All right, but if you are interested, have a look for Sierra chart. I don't know whether they have improved or they went down badly or not. But now I'm using TC2000 and a trading view. So this is about what were we talking about again? Predictive what is a fractal, a flat corrective pattern. Happy turning to you all, and I will speak to you soon. It's time to eat something. And my apology for talking a bit too much. This was going on when you are hungry and you want to eat something. The time in London is now 2 p.m.